I'm at Lava Beds National Monument. This is the east entrance to Mitertite Hall Cave. As you can see, there's quite a bit of ice in this cave. Not really big formations, but lots and lots of small formations. There's also a skylight over there. I think this cave only has one skylight, 2 entrances. Here's the... Notice the moss growing at the entrance. Okay, so I'm at a 3-way intersection. There's 2 tubes through this cave. Here's the small tube to the left and the big tube to the right. I'm going to keep turning left to go clockwise, so I get to squeeze through this small tube to the left. Even though it's a little bit of work and I'm very lazy. Whatever. There's ice on the floor here, so I have to be a little bit careful about where I put my feet. Small enough here, I need to take off my backpack to fit through. The good news is most of the ice is to the right, so I can just kind of stay to the left and hopefully not cause any damage. You can even see right now how the water is dripping. It's above freezing right now, so the water is melting. Snow is melting, ice is melting. Then it's going to get really cold tonight, refreeze. So every day the ice is going to be a little bit different. Sounds like fun. I don't think I'm coming back here tomorrow though. There's only so many hours in the day. Some other stuff I want to do tomorrow that's even more interesting. Oops. See if I can tighten up my light. My light is screwed onto my rig, 1/4x20 bolt. If it comes loose, then the light and the camera won't be pointing the same direction. And then you won't have much to see in the video, now will you? A little bit of... So come on, focus. See if I can get through here without taking off my backpack. It's a lot easier for me to carry it or wear it than carry it. It's an ice cycle right there in the way. I'm gonna do my best not to touch it. It's gonna be tricky to fit through here. Oh, cool. Nice icicle right there. Now they're kind of big around. So there's the trail ahead, right? Look at this. There's a hole in the wall that does connect over to the bigger passage. But I'm not going to attempt to fit through there. So hit the trail, go straight ahead in the passage. Look at this. There's a way over there. That's another way you can climb over to the other passage. So this would be a really good cave to come with multiple people, take opposite passages and take pictures of each other. I'm going to be caving with somebody else tomorrow, but we're going to do a little more interesting cave than this little thing. Notice the rock right on top of the trail. So even if you stay on the trail, you still gotta watch where you're going. So I don't know if you can tell, the trail splits again here. So you can go straight through here, take the low road. Notice there's natural light from the entrance ahead. There's another intersection. Or you could go around up this way. So I'm going to go back and do that just to prove me right. Notice there's a row of rocks on here to mark the trail. So this is basically a four-way intersection. So to the left is the west entrance, to the right is the big tube. So we go ahead and go into the west entrance. Notice there's icicles on the ceiling here. Icicles on the ceiling there. So the main tube has lots of airflow. So the main tube has lots of ice compared to other tubes, you know. They're not all the same. If you could tell or not in the video, but there's ice all over the ceiling here. Not all over, but I mean a bunch of icicles. Okay, I just turned off my light. There's enough natural light here. It's starting to get cloudy. I don't know when it's supposed to start snowing. Yeah, by the time I leave here, there's going to be lots of snow. That should be interesting. Oh, man, I'll tell you though, four-wheel drive is like the coolest invention ever. That and a refrigerator. Anyway, all right, so now I am at the west entrance to Mitertite Hall Cave. Notice there's like a little side area up there. It doesn't go anywhere. Notice there's icicles hanging. Lots of small ones. Better than nothing. I'll give it an A-. What the heck? Icicle just fell down. I swear I didn't touch it. It was on my right. It's the above, above freezing temperature. Okay, so let me turn on the light and show you. The trail and the main tube go to the right. Oh, what the heck is wrong with the autofocus? Somehow it got turned off. I don't know why it would ever turn off. Let me see if does anybody like manual focus? But anyway, there's a side area over here. It doesn't go very far, it's a dead end. But anyway. Notice there's like an upper area up there. If you don't mind trying to crawl a bit. I don't know if I've ever been up there or not. This time of year I wouldn't want to try. When it's warm and dry, maybe. The floor over here is easy. Nice and flat until we get to this breakdown. You probably can't tell yet, but that's a dead end. Take my word for it. So. Over here on the left, there are a lot of small ice formations. Not really big enough to be pretty, though. For something to be pretty, it has to be big enough for you to see it. All right. Over here on the wall, it's got a few ice formations. Alright. So here is a side tube. It's kind of a dead end, so I'll go ahead and briefly show you. If I can get up here without slipping. Yeah, as you can see, that's a dead end for real. Goes back about 15 feet. And then over here, you can crawl through there. It's all wet and damp. I don't feel like it, but I don't remember if that's a dead end or not. But remember what I said about ice, right? There was ice there, which means there's airflow. Now, whether it's big enough passage for a person or just air, I don't know. But it's probably not a dead end. Of course, I was wrong once, back in 1984. I remember it like it was yesterday. Anyway, it's a little bit steep here. Try to be careful coming down so I don't damage anything, like my funny bone. Okay, so now I'm back to that intersection again. Notice you can already see natural light from the east entrance. And over here, those two ways around that pillar. I'm going to keep going left to go clockwise. See, notice there's a tube over there. I bet it reconnects. You know what? After I look at this ice, I'm going to scooch over there and see. Beautiful. That's a good start right there. There's a water drop. There it goes. Cool. All right. So I told you it's about freezing. Unless you think that's from my breath or something. Could happen. Obviously, see, there's a way through there. I bet it reconnects. In fact, I think that's exactly where it just was. So yeah, if you're feeling ambitious, you could crawl through there. If you're feeling lazy, don't crawl through there. All right. There's the way up to the east, west. Now I'll turn left and go down to the west. Whoa. Oh, that's funny. The way the ice is glistening on the left, there was color, so I thought it might be a sensor, but no, it's just a cool refraction. The floor here is very smooth. It's very wet. So there are patches of ice and there are patches of just liquid water. It's hard to tell the difference. That's how the tube actually zigzags a bit. They call that a sinuous course. Oh wow, this one's almost touching. It's an icicle, but it's about to become a column. Cool. All right, good to know. Now check this out. There's that other passage. I said you could go through there, connect to the smaller passage. And then over here, there's that little one that said you probably won't fit. It's probably a bad idea to try too hard. So they're right next to each other. So it's really neat. A lot of caves don't have little peepholes like that. Some have really small ones, like 6 inches in diameter. Those are really cool. Like, is it Sentinel Cave that has the boxing glove chamber? Or is that the Catacombs? There's one cave that has the boxing glove chamber. It's really cool. It's like a skylight within the cave. It connects the upper level to the lower level. There's ice on the floor here. I almost slipped. It wasn't pretty. Man, look at the size of that one on the right. That's a good one. Some good ones up on top, too. There's the skylight. Natural bridge. More ice. All right, well, guess I'll pan up, take one look last at these. Oops. Call that good. It's Mitertite Hall Cave, Lava Beds National Monument.